Everyone makes mistakes. Even someone like me with decades of experience under my belt. Anyway, this is the part where I ran the ship into a minefield. Oh, the pilot woke up.
I'll be brief. We have hit a mine. Our fuel tank was ripped open and we've lost most of our fuel. Currently, we are stranded.
Wait, what? How did that happen?
Captain Shaheen was getting an unusual reading from Horizon Refueling Station Tazu, located in this asteroid field. So he began to navigate to the station. However,
I steered the ship right into an explosive.
Why are there explosives out here?
Who knows?
Tazu is an asteroid-based fueling station. If you two could fly to the station, acquire fuel, and carry it back to the ship, we could replenish our lost supply and be on our way.
How will we manage that without grinders? Our cockpits aren't able to fly very far on the road.
We have come across 2 abandoned drills in the asteroid field and have pulled up close to them. You should be able to steer your cockpits into the grinders.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous at all.
You'll be fine. Hans is already conducting repairs to the fuel tank with diesel. By the time you return with the fuel, we should be good to go. Security, proceed to your cockpits for direct launch.
Exit through the lower hallway, pilot.
Just follow my lead, pilot.
Never steered the ship into a minefield before, so that's one thing to tick off my bucket list.
This asteroid belt is in Horizon territory, so it is improbable that we will see enemies out here. However, we have hit a mine. It seems unlikely that Horizon left mines for their own ships to hit. So it may be wise to keep an eye out for enemies. Besides the active mines and the dangers of space, this should be a perfectly safe mission. We should be docking with the abandoned drill shortly. That is a mine. We can get within 100 meters of a mine without triggering a catastrophic explosion and certain death. Keep that in mind.
First things first, we need to make sure you can safely fly around in space. I'm not going to let you go drifting around in a minefield for your safety and for mine. Use a light touch with your controls. You don't need a lot of fuel to gain momentum out here. You can fly around using your jump jets like normal, but to move down, you have to activate your drill. Try getting to that rock down there.
First, move forward using your jump jets. To activate the drill, press left trigger.
Good. Now, let's head through the tunnel up ahead. It should take us to the asteroid belt. You go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Security, we accidentally hit a drill. It's coming your way.
What? Oh, it's headed straight for those mines. Well, that's a fun reminder that we're in an active minefield. Give the mines a wide berth, okay? Okay, I don't know if you already know this, but drilling into the surface of an asteroid will regenerate your fuel very good. You should be able to hold your own out there now. Let's keep moving. Why are there so many active mines out here? Give the mines a wide berth, unless you want to get emergency ejected into the void of space. I shouldn't be surprised, but it looks like there are GUOs here after all. We'll need to sneak past them to get to the fueling station. Just try and avoid their searchlights. I marked a waypoint on your radar, so if we get separated, meet me at that spot. You can follow me if you want, just don't get us caught. Again with the mines. Really don't like these things. Okay, let's keep moving. I'm going to head over to that big yellow asteroid, the one I placed a marker on. The fueling station should be just past it. Heads up. Looks like there's more of those GUOs patrolling up ahead. Oh, another wall of explosives.
Backlight destroyed.
Why are these blasted mines everywhere? Okay. Fuel station's here. Let's get what we need for the ship and get out of here. Pilot, keep a lookout. I'll begin the fuel extraction.
Security, have you thought of adjusting your radio channel? You're piloting grinders that were likely being used by the enemy. If you access their communication channel, you could intercept their transmissions. We could even find out what company they're from.
Ever, that's an incredible idea. Pilot, can you try accessing their communications channel? Just activate your radio. It should automatically adjust to their station.
Mine and tertiary quadrant has been activated.
Ah, you got it.
Beep boop.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing? Does that sound human to you?
Investigating source of mine
Are
activation.
those grinders piloted by drone bots?
Frank, that's impossible. It is in violation of the WERA Act.
Look, whoever we're dealing with just scattered bombs all around our fueling station. I don't think they have much respect for the law, if I'm to be honest with you.
What is going on here?
I really don't know.
Usurper at the fueling station.
And we tripped an alarm. That's bad. Their whole base knows we're here now.
Destroy the usurper.
Pilot, defend me while I get the rest of the fuel.
Right, like
Then,
critical.
we're getting out of here.
Destroy the usurper.
Hold them up for me while I get the fuel. Almost there. Just keep them off me. fuel. Let's get out of here. I've set the next waypoint on your radar. Head over there now. We're getting out of this place. I never want to see a mine again for as long as I live. Captain, are you in position yet? We need to get out of here now.
Frank?
This better be good.
We're in position, but it's not close. You'll have to cross through more of the asteroid belt. I'll forward you the location.
I'm going to remember this. Pilot, go to the spot I marked on the radar. Move!
Backlink critical. Backlink destroyed.
Grinder on my tail. Help me shake you loose. There. Hide in that tunnel, inside the asteroid I marked on your radar. Hurry! Never? We've ejected from the drills, and we're flying our cockpits back to the combatants.
We're in position to pick you two up.
Good. For the record, I will never be doing this again.
Understood. We will provide you with a debrief when you're back on board.
Debriefs. So, drone bots. I guess that mystery's cleared up. Here I thought we were just getting attacked by pirates. To be honest, drone bots are much weirder. Maybe Nebu will have more information, but I doubt it. I'll see you on board the ship, okay? Good, you made it back. When you're ready, we have to get debriefed in the command room.
Welcome back.
Tell us everything you know.
Pilot! Good to see you're safe and sound.
So, the GOOs this whole time were being piloted by drone bots.
Drone bots piloting grinders.
Looks like it.
I can't believe this.
Well, it explains why they seem to be in endless supply. I wonder if someone has gotten their hands on an old drone bot army.
I wonder. All right, Frank, you're dismissed. Pilot, could you please speak with me in private when we're done here? I have a favor to ask. I have only been with Horizon Miners for 5 years. Chef, Shaheen, and Hans all have been with the company since the acquisition. I would like you to interview them to learn more about Horizon's history.
Exactly what about Horizon would you like to discover?
15 years ago, Horizon was purchased by an investment company, Exo Yield Enterprises. There is very little paperwork available on how Horizon functioned before they were acquired, but we have some employees on board who may have some idea.
Do you think this has to do with the drone projects, Nedru?
Perhaps. I would go with you myself, but I have a report I need to file to corporate.
All right, we will go speak with the crew. Shaheen, Nedru has instructed us to obtain historical gossip from you.
Yeah, I could hear it from over here. What do you want to know?
You must tell us everything about the state of Horizon when you joined the company.
Well, it was a long time ago. I was contracted by Horizon before the merger, mostly to conduct transport.
And
Nothing too unusual. We would transport in equipment and load at the base and transport out product, usually 6-month stints. I believe another contractor was handling the crew transport at that time, although I never crossed paths with them.
so, did they operate within legal guidelines?
Well, Horizon had a contract to mine most of the Serus System, but they never dealt with official paperwork. Everything was off the books. It paid well, so we didn't ask questions.
Interesting. Thank you, Shaheen.
Thank you, Shaheen.
You're very welcome.
Have you spoken to Jess? It seems like she's upset with me for some reason. I mean, I don't even know what I could have done to upset her. I guess she did give me some traditional pastries her family sent her, and I threw them out by accident. Would she get upset over that? I haven't worked here long enough to have any stories. Not many employees were here before the acquisition.
Let's see what Chef has to say.
Hello, Chef.
Hello. I see you're still on board.
Well, I'm up for a vacation soon, so I figured that would be well spent on Shaheen's ship. But if you wouldn't mind, I would love to get a chance to get back in the kitchen and whip up something good.
I will consider the possibility of a future collaboration.
I wonder what's going on in the junction.
Why, hello, Chef. Have you spawned any of your alluring avant-garde culinary creations today?
Well,
Okay, enough small-sized talk. I am here for gossip.
oh. Who says I have gossip?
Nebri has informed me that you are an old-timer. You were hired to Horizon 15 years ago, around the time of the corporate acquisition. She believes that you may have information that could help us with the mystery grinder attacks.
Interesting. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to share what I know. I was hired when the investment firm ExoYield purchased Horizon. I have worked on previous ExoYield projects before and was assigned to work as Horizon's very first chef. They didn't have a single chef before me. Could you imagine? I suppose that's because they didn't have many employees. There were only 2 human employees on Topaz when I was first stationed there.
There were only 2 miners stationed on Topaz.
2 employees. I suppose that they were transitioning their workers out after the acquisition, but it was an odd sight to see. Anyway, that's all I have to say.
Frank's here. Is this where you enjoy spending your breaks, Frank?
Well, not exactly.
Oh, I understand. It kind of smells like garbage in here, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit.
Interesting. Well, I think it's time to explore the engine room.
Pilot. Welcome back.
Hey.
Hans, tell us everything you know about the Horizon and Exoil merger immediately.
Oh, well, I was hired right around the time that Horizon was purchased by ExoYield.
Continue.
It was 15 years ago, but I still remember it clearly. From the get-go, you knew you were going into a rat's nest. This company was run like a hoarder's house. I was hired as a mechanical engineer to take inventory of equipment and make a note of repairs. Boy, I had my work cut out for me. Poorly serviced machinery, grinders all over the place, and drone bots. Drone bots everywhere.
What do you mean?
The previous company used a lot of drone bots, but it was as if they had no one to service them. They were in such disrepair.
Interesting. Thank you, Hans.
Hello there, pilot. I hear you've been busy.
Hello, Diesel. Yes, we have been busy. We discovered that the enemy forces we have been fighting are drone bots.
Oh my, drone bots, piloting grinders. That sounds so cool. I mean, darn those nasty drone bots for repeatedly attacking you. That's
No,
not nice.
Not nice at all.
Horizon used to have a lot of drone bots. A lot. I was made from parts of some of them. Sometimes I think I can hear their thoughts. They broke a lot of rules, didn't follow any union regulation whatsoever. Extremely not good, but they were designed that way.
Why were they designed that way, Diesel?
Dunno, your guess is as good as mine. Pilot, hello.
Diesel, did you need us to get you something?
I'm very surprised. How did you know?
You ask us for something whenever we speak. It's a basic algorithm at this point.
Well, if you don't mind, I would love it if you could find me something.
Of course.
Please bring me cash.
Excuse me.
You know, cash.
Currency.
In the physical form, cold, hard.
I'll see what I can do, Diesel. Jess.
What do you need, Blue?
Cash.
Excuse me?
We are requiring cash.
Well, I can lend you some, but you have to pay me right back. It doesn't belong to me. It's everyone's pooled cash from the bet I took a while ago.
What if I cannot pay you back?
Then no cash.
Interesting. What if we participated in an exchange?
Are you trying to bribe me?
It can be my birthday present.
Blue, you're an AI.
Yes,
You don't have a birthday.
this is discrimination. Jess, it's not for us. It's for Diesel.
Oh, it's for Diesel?
Diesel requires the cash.
Well, in that case, okay.
Okay,
You don't have to pay me back. You can have 1 cred bit. Just 1.
That's good enough. Thank you, Jess.
Yeah.
You found it, physical credits.
Well, we didn't find it exactly.
This is perfect. It will go right into my grind.
Yes,
Coffee grinder. Jess likes coffee, and I was going to try and make her some, and need to smash beans to make beans into bean juice. Thank you for the physical currency.
Did you find something?
we have received the sordid gossip, Nebaru.
Sordid? Well, let's hear it then.
Right. According to the crew, Horizon before the Exoiled acquisition had a suspicious number of drone bots in operation, who were apparently not operating to Union code. Horizon did not conduct any business with official paperwork. We also learned that there were very few human employees working on Topaz for a period of time, and no chefs.
Aha. I believe we've proven your suspicions correct, Nebaru.
What suspicions have been proven?
After Horizon was purchased by Exoyield discovered undisclosed information in Horizon's records. Apparently, Horizon had been using drone bots to mine in the Serus System 15 whole years after the Wera Act was implemented. These drone bot mining sites were outright abandoned after the company was acquired.
Do you believe that these drone bots are related to the ones attacking us?
Well, where else could they come from? I managed to obtain records of the original Horizon bases. Apparently, the largest and most active base was on Palladium.
Palladium? I never knew we had a base on Palladium.
I believe someone has taken over this base on Palladium and has used the abandoned drone bots at the base to attack Horizon mines in the Serus System.
That makes sense. And if they have access to a carrier, then they can easily transport grinders from planet to planet.
But if this is all true, I have no idea what we should do next.
Flying right out to Palladium does seem a bit foolhardy, doesn't it?
Captain? Nebaru? Have we received commands from Horizon about our next move?
Not yet. Why? Do you have a suggestion, Hans?
Yeah, I do. Now that we know our enemies are drone bots, we can equip ourselves to fight against them. With Bellingham.
Bellingham?
Interesting. Continue, Hans.
The other day, Diesel got his hands on a bit of orange Bellingham that I had in me things, and it knocked him out cold. If Diesel has this weakness towards orange Bellingham, this means other drone bots will too. Now, I could engineer a weapon that uses orange bells. We could launch a real counterattack against these drone bots instead of just defending ourselves.
And where do we get these orange bells?
Oh, aren't they quite rare?
In the Serus System, the only place they can be found is on Osmium. If we want the good stuff, we go there.
Well, that solves it then. We're heading for Osmium. Then, once we get our handy weapons, we will go straight to the source of the drone bots. Palladium.
Captain, we need to get permission from corporate first.
I'll get my shots out. Hans, good plan. We'll be sticking to it.
Oh boy.
It looks like we're charting our way to Osmium. Hope you kids packed your mittens. Frenchie, so I take it you've heard our recent discovery.
About the GOs? Yes, I have.
I know that tone of voice. You have a bone to pick with me, don't you?
You know me too well. Why are you harboring a drone bot on board, Shaheen? It's unlike you. I thought you were more supportive of the Union than this.
So you met Diesel?
Diesel is the name. Look, I don't know why you have a drone bot on board, but it's, unsettling.
Diesel's unsettling? Did you ask him about his list of fears? It's very long.
Shaheen, you are missing the point. You used to strictly enforce the Wera Act on board your ships, and I respected that. And now you have a drone bot on board. That could be a human worker in its place. An engineer's apprentice who needs to build skills and feed their family. I'm disappointed if I'm to be honest.
You've always seen things in black and white, Frenchie.
And you've never taken those who disagree with you seriously.
Diesel's purpose on board isn't to replace a human worker. But if you don't believe me, you can see for yourself.
And if I'm not satisfied that Diesel doesn't break the Wera Act?
Well, you can always turn me over to the authorities.
Don't call my bluff, Shaheen.
Oh, I would never do that, old friend.
Would you like to rest now? Would you like to have a rest now, pilot? I expect we will have a busy day tomorrow. We're headed to Osmium. Make sure to wear your woolly socks.